Tonikaku Kawai, Super Sweet Love Manga. Tonikaku Kawai, also known as Fly to the Moon, was composed by author Hata Kenjiro. Since the first episode was published in Weekly Shonen Sunday magazine in 2018, this manga has made a big splash. Therefore, Tonikaku Kawai excellently won the Manga Tsugi ni Kuru Award in 2019. In the same year, the manga was adapted into an anime, and received a lot of praise from critics as well as the audience. Plot. The story is about a boy with the strange name Yuzaki Nasa. Since childhood, he had a lot of trouble because of his name, but instead of being discouraged, Nasa worked hard to study to become a perfect person. Because school life was too boring, Nasa decided to quit school and work in IT to support himself. One day while walking on the road, Nasa met a beautiful girl passing by. Because he fell in love with that girl, he ran after him and accidentally got hit by a truck. Fortunately, that girl saved his life. Afraid of death, Nasa confessed his heart in a trance. He thought he would be rejected because he confessed his love at first meeting, but the girl agreed to Nasa's confession with one condition, that they had to get married. That's the story 2 years ago. Nasa woke up from a coma, and didn't remember anything after that confession. After a period of time, he just turned 18 years old. It was a normal working day. When Nasa returned home, he saw a girl standing at the door waiting for him. And it is the girl he confessed to 2 years ago. The girl introduces herself as Tsukasa and she comes to fulfill her old promise to become his wife. Nasa was both shy and worried though standing in front of the girl he liked. He decided to take her to get married that same night. This is also the beginning of a deeply sweet love story for shoujo manga fans. The reason why Tonikaku Kawai is so attractive. To explain this problem, firstly, we must talk about the completely new motif of this manga. Unlike the traditional shoujo manga that started love from misunderstandings and jealousy, our Nasa skipped the friendship or love step and started the love story by getting married. They chose to get married even though they just met for the second time, making the audience extremely curious and excited. The second is the author's construction of the character image for Tsukasa. Looking at the appearance, this is just a normal 16-year-old girl with a smile and a shy side in love. However, in reality, Tsukasa had passed the age of 16,400 times. She has lived through many civilizations, knowing a lot about the history and development of the world. A sweet and exciting love story of an 18-year-old boy and a 16-year-old girl for the 400th time. They both first knew how to love and together experienced the feeling of a young couple. The idyllic situations in life are described by the author so honestly and humorously that readers will never get bored. And finally, Tonikaku Kawai is related to a Japanese fairy tale that is the bamboo tube fairy. It is this fairy who is the owner of the holy water that makes Tsukasa immortal. For the past 400 years, Tsukasa has been searching for the existence of this fairy so she can return to being a normal person. Currently, the Tonikaku Kawai manga is still ongoing. Will Tsukasa end up being a normal person and have a happy ending with Nasa? Let's follow this story together.